In this video, we're going to talk about the relationship between dizziness and tinnitus and how it can impact one's life and daily functioning. Experiencing dizziness along with tinnitus can have a significant impact on one's quality of life and day-to-day functioning. If you experience dizziness, you might also experience symptoms of imbalance, disorientation, nausea, and it can even lead to personal injury. It's important to note that not everybody who experiences chronic dizziness will also experience tinnitus, and vice versa. Not everybody who experiences tinnitus will experience chronic dizziness. If you do experience dizziness on a regular basis, it's important to follow up with a healthcare professional to ensure there are no underlying conditions that may be causing it. However, there is a relationship between dizziness and tinnitus and certain conditions that can be causing the dizziness. Some possible explanations for the link between dizziness and tinnitus are: number one, inner ear or middle ear problems. Our inner ear houses the organs that are responsible for both our hearing and our balance. These are called the hearing system, the auditory system, and the vestibular system. Our vestibular system allows us to orient ourselves in space so that we understand spatially where we are. However, there are certain conditions or diseases that can affect the functioning of the inner ear, such as Meniere's disease. Meniere's disease is a condition that can affect our balance, it can disorient us, it can also affect our hearing system, and can lead to vertigo, a more severe condition of dizziness. Another attribute that can affect dizziness and tinnitus are medications. Certain medications are harmful to both our hearing system and our vestibular system. Some of these drugs are called ototoxic drugs, oftentimes used for chemotherapeutic reasons to treat cancer patients. Allergy medications, decongestants, are also known to create some lightheadedness or dizziness in people. So before you take any of these medications, be sure to understand the side effects that may be caused by taking these medications. Anxiety and stress. Anxiety and stress can affect so many things in life, including our dizziness or our balance. For many people who struggle with chronic dizziness, this can lead to increased stress and increased anxiety, which in turn can trigger the dizziness. Another potential contributing factor to dizziness is blood flow to the brain. Some researchers believe that a disruption of blood flow to the inner ear and the brain can force these mechanisms to work less optimally. However, there are medications that can help with this blood flow and improve those conditions. These are just some of the conditions that can influence tinnitus and dizziness. As we discussed earlier, many people who experience dizziness might have feelings of imbalance, disorientation, or nausea, and can actually be injured if in the wrong situation, such as operating a vehicle or heavy machinery, or potentially falling and slipping downstairs or in the shower. That's why it's so important, if you are experiencing chronic dizziness, with or without tinnitus, to talk to a healthcare professional to ensure there are no underlying conditions and see how best to manage it. For some people, dizziness can come and go. It can be very sudden and disappear very suddenly, but for others, it can be more chronic and linger for an extended period of time. How can Mindear help you with tinnitus and dizziness? Although the Mindear app is not designed to work for dizziness specifically, there are features within the Mindear app that you can utilize to help manage things like stress and anxiety, which can also trigger dizziness. These include a soundscape library, where you can select from a variety of different soothing and calming sounds to help reduce stress and anxiety. It also has an educational catalog where you can listen to different guided exercises to help manage stress and anxiety, but also to learn more about what tinnitus is, what tinnitus isn't, and what you can do to manage it throughout your journey. To learn more about tinnitus, visit us at mindear.com.